welcome back. We've just stopped around this weird mushroom circle with somebody screaming for help. Help! Save me! He's entrapped in there. I have a bad feeling about it. We have 10 shots left on our Fiona with a crossbow. I do have a healing potion. Do I want to drink that healing potion, or do I want to use some sort of salve to heal myself? Do I still have such thing even on me? I don't think I do. I can work on my wounded style, but overall it doesn't seem like that I'm having something that I could throw in. Therefore,
what do you want?
Let's jug a potion.
Quickly now.
And have a look. Have a look in here. Can we sneak in? Sneak is T. We have one spiderling up there, one spiderling over there.
Keep low.
Let's go and attack. There we go. The first shot and hit from her with a lovely sneak attack doing 10 damage. Will the second shot kill it? 4. If not, the third hit didn't work it.
I'm on it.
Okay. Ew, it has even a little ragdoll on it. Disgusting. So we're taking all. We are hiding again. And we'll see if I can go and attack the next Uralung. Ooh, a 15 to hit. That was a really good shot, milady.
Still here.
Well done, Fiona. Well done. Okay. So, I hope we blasted the spiders and we can now help you out. Somebody's ensnared in a giant spider web and it seems he's still alive. I hear someone coming. Brother, sister, whoever you are, save me. I beseech thee in the dragon's holy name. All the prophets. How did he end up in this predicament? It's heading to Swordhaven when I got waylaid by people catchers. They wanted to sell me on to slavery. I ran into the woods and escaped them. And straight into the spider's den. Oh, these monsters don't hunt men, but if you stumble into their lair, you're as good as dead. Let's entangle you. Could you scratch my nose? I can't reach it. Sure. After relieving his itch, you examine the web. It'd be quite a feat to free the poor fellow with only one hand. You'd be better off using a blade, knife, dagger, or sword. Clear the web with bare hands. Let's sever the web and free him. Thank you kindly, brother. The dragon sees every good deed from his throne. Take care and see you soon. It just disappears. Maybe we freed a bad guy. We don't know. We don't know.
Nice.
The only thing that I have uncovered, though, is that sneak attacks are bloody powerful. I think we, last episode, we killed like a huge bunch of rats, if I'm not mistaken, who didn't even came to their initiative because we just completely, utterly destroyed them. Blood moss. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I have no clue what we can do with it. But we're gonna go and keep exploring. I think we have enough things to potentially make a few, hopefully, healing potions. There's a hive of those creatures. Hey there, staff. Welcome in. Pick some of the flowers up as well. Let's follow up this path. That looks like more of those mosquitoes. That's it over here. Another dragon leaf. Pick that up. I'm just out exploring. There's a lot of them. Okay. We're going into hiding modes. I have
Speak
4
your mind.
shots. He dodged. 56%. Deals no damage before many technique increases the damage dealt. Okay, this is just damage dealt increase. But I would need some aiming increase. We potion of resilience. Nope. This here. Use. Oh, don't have it. That's why I cannot use it. Fair enough. Well, let's shoot the one in the back. Wow. Oh, nice. And moving a little bit back. So, as for us, I'm gonna try to step in front of you with 12 AP. And then we're gonna make the Savage Roar. Oh, it's onto someone. Okay, never mind. Then, this is it. Here they come. We blocked 3 damage. We got 2. We got another 2. Why do they attack so often? Nice. Blocked it all. Shield is coming in handy with the little swine on top. So, 53, 54. Chance to hit. Oh, nice. That was the dodge. Happens. Let's hit with the axe. We're not. We're raging now. There we go. Apparently raging increases our chances to hit.
I'm all right.
And it's the last shot.
Away with you, creature!
Quickly now.
Beautiful. So. There's a picnic basket over there. Anything special in there? Smakovka and provisions. Nothing too crazy. And there's just some mosquitoes over there as well. Okay, I'm gonna leave the mosquitoes be. I'm gonna move over. And head back into the town center. So, let's have a quick look. We have a wolf problem still. We know about the snatches later. These are done, these are active. We have the amulet still, we don't know what we have to do with it from that dying old man on the ship. We have the band of barbarians who are nearby of the village who pose a threat. And we still have that shady dealing inside the town between this Aldar dude and the tavern owner. And there's a pack of wolves roaming around, as well as the Snatcher lair. The herbalist of Clamridge asked me to make a sacrifice to Troyden, the Impaler. To do so, I must visit the beach during nighttime, during her wearing her shawl, and between 2 large stones. She claims this ritual will summon a ghost. That's also a thing. The beach angler. I wonder if she's... This is a river. She must be talking about the beach where we came from.
Fine. I'll do it.
At least I think so. So, temple grounds. The inn. Headman's house. Comrade's Fisher, herbalist house. Black Pearl Inn. Crafting station. The drunkard's house. I think that's the one I'm looking for. But before that, I need to go to the smithy. Need to go to the smithy.
Okay.
Because we were running out of arrows. And I need to see if I can, in some way, procure and produce some. Not arrows, bolts. I like that there's a fast mode for the game. I wouldn't have a next speed as well at ×3 instead of a ×2. Just for traversing parts. Show me where's. So, here's a lot of items. A cleaver, worn knife, battered sword. That, don't need that. The bear traps didn't really come in handy. I'm gonna sell them. 100 something. I'm gonna keep the knife. Maybe I can use it, or I am using it in some way or another. That's for sure. And make it even. Barter. Close it for the moment. Take my leave. So, what I want to see is what do I need for making bolts myself. I do have these. I need some copper bolt heads. Okay. And for copper bolt heads, I guess I have to go to the furnace. There we go. Copper bolt heads. But for that, I need the whetstone and the hammer. And the whetstone and the hammer, if I recall correctly, was super expensive. Leather breastplate for 100 and something. We have 200. Yeah, look at that. Hammer 263 and the whetstone 246. So no can do. Can we then instead just grab me some copper bolts from you? All 7 for 46. And all 10 iron bolts for 145. Fingers crossed. So, let's trade. No way. Oh, my bad. Trade. Thanks, come again. I wonder if the prices with barter are automatically lower, or if I have to maneuver into some, you know, having less money in the offer. Not really panic resistance at all.
Yeah, I need.
So Fiona, my Fiona. I'll send you the arrows over there as well to you. Beautiful.
Aye.
How's it going, Steph?
What do you want?
So, let's see if we can deal with that wolf problem. I think it should be outside of town somewhere here. That's at least my theory. And I'm hoping that I can survive it with my 20 HP that I have. Dull spear. A straw shield. The straw shield, I doubted that the straw shield is any better. There's a higher dodge chance. Okay. Dodge chance -5. Does it mean dodge chance of the enemy? That a little bit confusing. I'm a novice with spears. I'm a journeyman with axes. Yeah. We're gonna stick with the axes. Weak Poison. Why is there food with weak poison outside? I have questions. Moving around here, there's some hogweed, and it starts to rain, of course. There's a lovely hatchet, some logs. Keep the hatchet as well. Everything we can grab to wield. Oh, look at that. We are finally over cucumbered. How about by weight? 17 logs. Give it to her. There we go.
Huh?
Both of you,
Still
please. Keep moving. More logs.
I'm on it.
I mean, it's free material. Not complaining. What the hell are these? Oh! Oh! I think I just stumbled upon the wolves without wanting to. They have 15 HP each. Ooh, this will be not an easy encounter. Can I reach the first? 20. I have 5 left. I love this preview of the attack. If I drink one, it is 6. This one is 5 left. Yeah. Okay, let's go and attack. Dodged it. We're dead. We're dead. We're so dead. There's no attack of opportunity, what I found very odd. Or there is maybe an attack of opportunity if... if the ability lets them do that. So... I'm not sure I'd reach any armor there. Dodged it. Oh boy. I think something doesn't work because we don't have any SP left. This is 15. Okay, normal shot. That's a 4. Oh boy. Blocked. 4. Yeah, I think we're gonna get butchered here in a moment. Nice. Blocked it. Focus target core. Dodged it again. $13, there we go. Zip it. Zip a healing potion. Blub, blub, blub. 7. Why does it have to be always doggos that we have to kill? Shoot one. Do the fighting song.
Impossible.
Impossible? Oh, because it's 16 in SP, okay. 8! Okay. Come on, block! Block, yes! Keep blocking. 1 damage, that's okay. 4, that's not good.
This one actually hurt.
He has 1 HP. I'm gonna leave that up to you. Rage. %chance to hit.
Put you down.
Both missed. That is not good. They're down to 2, but we have 7 HP left. They have 4 attacks. That's 1. 3 left. That's 2 left. That's 1 left. 2 HP in a dream. Let's go. He's down to 1 HP. You need to hit. You need to hit. 2 attacks and 2 HP. Don't think you can do that. Dodge it. Come on. Block it. Block it. Block it. Block it. Block it. Block it. Yes! Oh! No! Don't touch!
Die.
Oh. Down to 5 HP. We're going down. We're unconscious. Until the end of battle, this character is still clinging to life, but is unable to fight. Okay. That was a close one. That was a close one. What do we have here? We're wounded. This character is wounded. The statues may only be cured by bandages.
Aye.
Oh. Okay, well, we do have a bandage. Bandage. Use. Okay. At least the status is gone. Of that. You take that. I'll take this. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Still, 1 HP is not good. And I'm happy that we're getting some of the ammunition back
What
that we're using. So, we are going to sneak now. Or I don't know if there's any more wolves around, but I don't want to trigger them. There's an sheep that has been ripped to shreds. And there's probably more. Therefore, we're going to go quickly over here to this post and make a fast travel into the city. Holy moly. Village center. Yes, thank you. And for the village center, we go to the inn and take a nap. Actually, I could have taken a nap outside because I do have material. Material world. So. Upper darts. You have all the darts and arrows and whatever. I'm gonna take these as well and hopefully be able to sell them. Innkeeper. Still not lowering the price, little bastards. So, but he's grabbing all the oddities, apparently, from me. So, brass ring. Can I shift click, alt click, right click? Okay, so there's no fast click to sell. Perfume. Excuse me. Peacock feather. Dagger tail. I think these rat tails and whatnot are all for sale. Not for ingredients, because it would say ingredient. Thanks. Item for sale. Considered stolen for 1 day. Soon not anymore. Not selling that. What is that? Fly honey. Seeds. Call was hallucinations. The spaghetti seeds. Incense pouch. I'm not so sure if I should sell these or not. Put the wolf fangs back. I'll set the rat's tails and whatnot. So. There we go. Got a little bit of material. And for 10, I would like a room, please. Thank you kindly. Let's go nap time. It's now 7 a.m. in the morning.
I'll do it.
It's not nighttime for going to the beach. To you too, Panda. Thank you, Candy. Boring, streamer luck. Okay, we have the mosquitoes over there. We're not interested in the mosquitoes, though. Um... Find column reach, the old pest control. Wolf problem. The village admin asked me to slay a pack of wolves that roam the woods on the far side of the river. I can find it by turning left on the road after crossing the bridge. After crossing the bridge, turning left, the wolf forests. Okay. Okay, so this was just a few
Quickly now.
whatsoever wolves. But I still didn't found the guy who's working for the mayor. No, wrong direction. Farmhand, who's like, he said he's like super stupid and whatnot. Still did not found that guy. He's over here. This little Bob that I have not explored yet.
Gonna see what's out there.
Suspicious mound is over there. You have a shovel? With pickaxe. Shovel did break. Find it odd that the shovels break.
I've spotted something.
There's another suspicious mound over here.
Not today.
And the long handle over there. And the bag on the other side. Okay, we're going to the bag. Let's see where that leads us. Uninvited guests. Band of Barbarian, Shady dealings, exactly. Uldan Zobin of Colmridge told me about the mysterious creature known as the Snatcher. That as well. Double the Innkeeper told me of a fellow who stayed at the inn some time ago. Interesting in artifacts. He might be willing to purchase the mysterious statue if I can find him in Cranehold village. Cranehold village is not here though. So we're still moving around. While I'm reading this, are they running? Doesn't look like it. One of my fellow passengers, an old man Zanfor, did me get exactly. Zanfor spoke about some horrendous consequence should I fail the task. Fair enough. Do we have any notes? No notes yet. Okay, we're gonna one full round. Oh, there's something important in that bag. For all the way that we did. Hatchets, lots of scarecrows. Big bag. There we go. Ooh, lots of ingredients. Take them all.
I'm on it.
Get inside and grab those hatchets. Lamb pearl diver. So, hatchet over there. Whoa. Pick that up. Like a scavenger. Going through all these little nits and nitty bitties. There's a trap in the middle of the field where kids are. You crazy? Hey, child. Mom says if I get enough firewood, she'll braid my hair with a fancy ribbon. Is that so? Good. Let's head over here. Look at that scarecrow. Unreliable. Attention is less than 5. Attention gets +1. If you have the glasses on. How big is your attention, lady? Attention is 8. And mine's is 5.
Huh?
Drunkard's house. Well, since we're here, let's go and tell him the deal is good.
Uh-huh.
And that the innkeeper has said yes. Dobril is in. We can meet your buyers now. Good. We should get going. Meeting time is coming round. Either way, you wait until the evening, then you set out to agree to, on the spot, picking Dobril on the way. Fingers crossed.
I could use a rest.
We're not dying here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. As the four shady-looking characters approach, the innkeeper puts on a smile and spreads his arms, as if to hug the whole quartet at once. Simple, old chum. How was the road? Terrible. I stepped in feck-sucking swamp on the way here. Good thing we pulled you out of there before you got probably soaked, eh, Chief? Got it, keep up. Who's the fresh meat? Let Dobril handle the question. This is another buyer, a trusted fella, well connected to the Empire. The Firk? What is this shite? We agreed that you'd sell the artifact to us. Don't interfere. We're not running a planned charity, simple. If this airy fella has a better offer, we'll take it. I see how it is. Spits through his teeth and gives you a contemptuous look. Fine. Name your price, chump. What did you just call me? Have you a hearing problem? I called you chump. Cracks his knuckle. Name your price. I don't have all night. There are 4 people. You better take that back. All right. We're here to trade, no fights. I take my words back. Oh, intimidation worked. Let's go. The innkeeper turns to you. Now that's settled. What's your pledge, friend? I remember you saying you have quite a few coins. Yes, 200 dinars. Huh, so that's how you want to play. Very well, I'm game. 200 and let's say 25. Yeah, 225. To 60. To 80. I don't have 280. You've driven a hard bargain. I give up. Double's gaze wanders from you to Aldar. Yes, well, forces his lips into a fake smile before addressing the beaming Sipol to the victor of the spoils. He reluctantly produces a small yet obviously heavy wooden box and hands it to the ringleader. Watch them in silence. He grabs the box and after struggling for a bit removes the lid. A golden glow from the container soon lights the pale face. Let's wait. Cyber carefully withdraws an orange crystal bathed in a deep honey-hued glow. Aye. Perfect. Not a single flaw. Places it back and grabs another. Damn fine catch, Dobril. Wait. What's this? Do nothing. Sybil quickly pockets the glowing crystal and throws the wooden container onto the ground. The rest of the box is filled with rocks, bits of straw, and other refuse. Is this a trick? Now hold a smidge. The adventurers who sold it to me swore it was full to the brim. Let Dobril handle it. Do you honestly think I've ever betrayed you? It's my damn supplier. Those louts are always trying to scam me, and this time they succeeded. Yeah, right. A fella who's been in the business as long as you didn't check merchandise? I'm tired of you braying, fat donkey. You were planning to diddle us. Admit it. Hey, let's discuss this. What's there to discuss? It's clear as day that two lovebirds set out a trick on us. A bluff? Intellect. These crystals are worth more than 100 lesser ones, friend. Them things were extra big and shiny, weren't they, Chief? Shut your gob. Why are you shielding these two hoaxers? I'm not. I just know that these crystals are worth a fortune. Well, if you say so. What do you say, lads? Currently await the verdict. Sounds good, Chief. I mean, I'd take a real smart bugger to make up something like that on the spot. Yeah. Just to be clear, what you selling next time? Just be clear what you're selling next time, alright then? We'll be off. The eerie silence. As soon as they leave, Double pumped out the chest, deflates. Said the seer, can you believe these people? Did you actually try to swindle them? Swindle is such a harsh word. The crystals were large, but there were only 3 of them in the shipment I received. So I thought to myself, if I only give Sipple 3, he might not pay the full price for them. That's why I decided to put in a weighted box. But I guess old Sipple turned out to be a tad smarter than I supposed. Still, all's well that ends well. So, what were those crystals anyway? They can only be found in the darkest of caves and the oldest of ruins. Could be educated fellas ply them in some magic rites. I just sell them. Where do you get those crystals, though? Imagining a long chain. The first link is the scouts, who search for ancient ruins in the wilderness. The final link is the buyers. I'm stuck in the middle. Gotcha. Well, I helped you, Aldar. Now you need to help me. Let me go back home first. I want to be seen outside after dark. I hope you won't betray my trust. You watch the 2 crooks as they hurry back into the village. Okay.
Fine.
So, since we're here, let's maneuver around a little bit and see if we can find anything else that we could or might be able to pick up. But it doesn't look like that.
I think I found something.
A whimpering stump. Found nothing. I think I found something. There's nothing. Wow. The tease. Why tease you with finding items when there's not even at least a coin? Put a coin in there. Cannot be throwing you off balance too hard. So, hogweed. So far, so good.
Okay.
That's just a plant, but I'm gonna go nonetheless into sneaky mode. Or I don't know what might lurk somewhere. What do we have here? Wolves. That's exactly why.
Silent and deadly.
That's exactly why. 3 of them. 4 of them. Crap. You saw me. What? Arc pack leader. Why did he injure himself? Why did he injure himself? I'm very bad with traps. Why is that? Should I give traps to her? Is she better at throwing them? Let's go into Berserk mode. I've attacked this at 10. Let's drink a weak accuracy potion. First. Blah, 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 blah. And then go for some attacks. 49% is not a lot. It's so silly. And shield splitter attack. 18! Excuse me. Immobile, that's okay. Don't mind. 66. Is it because he's so close? That's a 66. 12, 12. So I need at least 24 movement points. 70. He's gonna come in next turn anyways, so let's target on... Probably target on him. That's an 8. That's a 4. Mature wolf. It's coming around. That's straight up 3 damage. Another 3 damage. Another 2 damage. We didn't lock anything of it. Not sure if I should be happy about it or not. Smack. 7. Kill. This one's mine. Okay. Not kill then, apparently. 2 there. 7 there. Good. So far, so good. Savage attack, both misses. Not happy about that. Oh, come on. 9 damage, that's a good one.
Sweet dreams, you filthy.
Lead dreams. Pack leader. Give that to you. I'll take their items.
Gonna see what's out there.
Looks like they've killed someone over here. Bog Iron Axe Head. Ooh, that might come in handy. So, give you some hatchets. And the stolen dull spear. Between 2 rocks. Could that be the place? That looks more like an... how should I put it? Like a river than something to go over. Oh. No, no, no! I don't want to go to the bridge! A stranger. Who's that? He looks like from what's that show called? Where they're presenting stories in little short movies, and you have to guess if it's right or wrong. Jonathan Frame? Jonathan Frakes? Jonathan something? He looks like him. Very strongly like him. A lean, straight-backed man in a traveling cloak walks towards you, leading his horse by the reins. The horse of the West Viltium breed, swift, vigorous, and surprisingly agile. Despite its plain as dirt appearance, such animals are highly sought after by couriers, caravaneers, mercenaries, and everyone else who spends a lot of time on the roads. Let's study him. There's nothing especially noteworthy about the fellow. Failure. I would like to see what kind of failure check that is. Like, what do I roll, and why was it a failure? Devs, if we could implement that, that would be amazing. I didn't want to note that down. Good evening. Greetings, Sarah. I hope the road is treating you well. If only I've met nothing but hardship so far. I'm sorry to hear that. Hate to be the bearer of even more bad news, but a pack of hungry wolves roam the territory just past this bridge. It's only thanks to Cinnamon that I escaped their snapping jaws. The horse is called Cinnamon? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Calm, how you doing? Welcome in. Have you played Atom, by the way? I did play Atom. I played, I think, 1 episode of it, or 2. Sally, the live stream didn't do so well on it. I might try it again and do a pilot episode on the channel. And if it gets the same attention, traction, and views as our pilot episode for Swordhaven, then I'm down for more. Still, the Grey Ruffians got awfully close when I stopped to let her drink from the river, so I'll look for another route. And here are you. Wolves are not a problem. Ha! I have to admit it, I respect your gumption. Where are you headed? I'm looking for someone, an old friend. He was supposed to visit us on the Swordhaven, but never showed. Could you perchance be referring to a fellow named Zanfor? Because our intellect is high, we're connecting the old guy from the ship who died and looked fancy, and he's fancy as well, to this situation. Cool. So our stats integrate into the conversation. I love that. Could you perchance be referring to a fellow named Zanfor? The man's eyes go wide, and his forehead wrinkles. Yes, yes, I am. Do you know him? We sailed to Nova Draconia together, or I could bluff. Oh, what a fortunate coincidence that we meet. I assume your ship encountered a storm, and that's why you're here instead of Swordhaven. But Zanfor, do you know where he is? As fate would have it, he is dead. Dead? But how? It was a tragic accident. Zanfor was crushed beneath a broken mast. Oh. A tragedy indeed. I apologize if this sounds cold, but did Zanfor leave anything aboard when he passed? A bit of jewelry, say a talisman? What do you ask? There's an important spellbound to that thing. It's both powerful and quite valuable to certain people, but deadly to the uninitiated. I'd rather not fall into the wrong hands. I don't know if I should trust you, man. But then again, I'm quite a naive person. I see the good in everybody until I'm proven otherwise. And very often fall to my nose because of that kind of attitude that I have it, but I don't know. Denver left me this mysterious amulet. Well, that's a relief. Presses his right hand to his heart. Give it to me, Sarah, and I promise you'll be richly rewarded. It's what Zanfor would have wanted. Are you Agranat the Enlightened? No, but he's a good friend of mine. Then there's no way I'm handing this over. Come now, don't be difficult. I said no. Then you leave me no choice. Taking another step towards, he raises one hand, snaps his finger, and your vision is bolted out by the blinding flash of a light. You fall victim to some vile sorcery. I can see! The amulet is snatched from you, presumably by a damnable wizard. As you wave your hands, you little shit! As you wave your hands futilely in the blackness, you hear the whinny of a nearby horses, followed by the sounds of hooves receding down the roads. You lost Zanfor's amulet. I should have blocked. Oh. Back!
I'm on it.
Delete those notes. Zanfor's amulet was stolen from my hand by a wizard on my way to Swordhaven. It would make sense to find Argana the Enlightening and tell me about this unfortunate encounter. I wonder if I could have bluffed my way through it. Completely, and not go there. Cool. Mud pile. Yeah, no. I'm not touching poop again. Here, Draz, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying Tainted Grail. Boom, boom, boom. So... Herbalist house. Look at the herbalist. I think it was on a cooking pot where I could do things. Right?
Nice.
Yeah.
And smooth.
Cooking pod. Onyx. Oh, I need that mortar and pestle. Do you sell mortar and pestles? You seem to be in tune with the arcane. What can you tell me about this statue? Ye gods, get that thing out of the light. Wow, what's wrong? I don't like the feeling this trinket gives me. Me habit carries a curse. I suggest to return it to whatever hole it came from. The statue has a curse? Interesting. Oh yeah, it runs a lot smoother, I agree. Mortar and pestle. Let's grab one. Trade. So it's 71 worth. If I give you, let's say, 60. No way. If I give you... Put in another 8. So it's 68. Also no way. They have to be exactly precise. 72 to 71. No. Okay. Has to be precise. Okay, so the trading haggle skill lowers the price of it overall. Good to know. So, healing. What do I have here? Quenching ooze. Removes burning. Heal 6 to 5. What else do we have here? Weapon coating. Spear, dagger, bows, and crossbow. A weak poison. Smear this weak poison on the weapon for extra damage. Okay. Healing. Craft. It has a durability. I crafted 6 potions before the pestle broke. I'm not sure if I'm happy if tools have durabilities and you have to rebind them. But I guess it's a balance thing here then. Okay, fair enough. My Sharona. Let me guess, you're gonna make a stealth sneaky guy?
Fine, I'll do it.
We have a drink out of it? Drink from it. Restores 5 HP at least. So... No, not dark. No, not dialogue. Looking for the drunk man's house. There we go. Over here. Wonderful day to you as well, Nadias. So, Aldar. There ya. How's it going? So, I help you. Now tell me what you know about the locals going on. Yeah, I remember. You know, Milla, the blacksmith's wife? Not too long ago, I spied her in the dead of night sneaking outside the plow and palisade looking like a common footpad. Pretty fishy, if you ask me. So if you want to get to the bottom of this shite show, you should probably have a word with her. And you know why she's sneaking around? Because she didn't want to let be seen, huh? Duh. Nah, Your Excellency, I don't feel like gabbing. That's me goodbye. Okay, so I helped him, and he told me that
Can
the
see what's out there.
Smith's wife is sneaking out at night. Okay. How you doing, Iris? Welcome in. Obviously, go and stabby and steal things, meanwhile casting a few fireballs and other stuff. Dude, magic is super powerful in this game. In Tainted Grail.
I'm on it.
Speaking of, make sure to watch episode 1 of Tainted Grail. Give it a like, give it a comment. Let it run in the background. Do whatever magic you want to do. I would like to play more of that as well. But I won't if the pilot episodes does shit. So, let's go over here. I'm a woman. I guess that's the lady that we're looking for. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Hello, lady. Excuse me, masterly humor, stranger. It ain't your fault. You're welcome into your village, especially if you need something smithing. What's making you so sad, woman? Oh, it's nothing. Sugarplum, do you happen to know the old fiddler ballads? No. 'Tis a long tale about an old man who lost everything he had to war except for his fiddle. He'd play it and cry day in and day out, pouring all his heartache into the tunes. His songs were so poignant, they drew the attention of the kindly people, so they whisked the poor fellow away from the mystical realm of Pokaini and tasked him with playing at their king's funeral. What are the kindly people? Or kindly people? Well, you know, the little men, the green folk, the fae, and the deep dark forests, tricksters and liars. I mean, good-natured kidders at all. Don't ask me to describe them. That kind of talk attracts their attention. Are they really all that kinds? Don't you know nothing? We speak of them with words meaning the opposite of what they really are. That befogs the wee blasties. Okay, so if we meet faes in little greeny guys, we want to talk opposite of them. Okay. Oh, good. Gute Besserung, Narias. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Have you seen them yourself? No, thank the gods. But I've heard plenty of stories about their crooked ways from people I trust. Okay, got it. Continue. Strange is the night when the black stars rise and eerie moons circle wicked skies, but the old fiddler fiddled through it all, bringing tears to the kindly people's eyes and warming their evil little hearts. After the king was buried, the old man was returned to the real world, and not as he was, but as a healthy young lad, a boon from the grateful dead. Stress the minstrel sang me the ballad when I stayed in Cambridge. Lately, I can't help but ask myself, would I want to return to my youth and live it all again? If I understand it correctly, the old fiddler wasn't sent back to the days of his youth. He was just younger. You're a sharp one, ain't ya? I suppose you're right. It's never said that they sent him back in time. It's just that in most tales, time travel is the only thing that kindly people mock about playfully have fun with. So would you travel back in time if you could? I don't rightly know. I know I wouldn't. That's probably wise. After all, the dragons takes the memories of our past incarnations for a reason, so that we cherish every one of our lives like it was the only one we'd ever get. Okay, so they believe in reincarnation, apparently. Interesting. I need some smithing done. Well, you're lucky, because my husband is a blacksmith. Can I ask you a couple of questions? I'm much too busy for idle chit-chat right now. Why don't you mosey on over to my husband's smithy? I'm sure he'll entertain you with all the manners of prattle while you pursue his wares. Will you at least tell me your name? Name's Mila, darling. Don't worry that. I heard that you'll be acting suspicious lately, Mila. Mia? It has like a little thing under the L. Mia. Let's call her Mia. Huh? If you're fixing to point the finger at me, at least you can do and tell me what I'm supposed to have done. She to keep talking until those barbarians get fed up with waiting and raise this whole place to the ground. By the prophet, those magic sails, alright. For the past few weeks, I've been secretly tending to a man. Oh. His name is Uldan. He's Zuva the fisherman's brother. His kin have hidden him in the cellar. But you must believe me, whatever unspeakable deeds those savages are accusing him of, Uldan's innocent. He wasn't in his right mind. Truth be told, he's still not himself. So the fisher keeps down his brother in the cellar because apparently he's been... The barbarians are looking for him and want him because he killed some of the barbarians. Why do you keep it a secret? Because in bygone times, Bud Dragon, I loved that man once, until he set sail for the Empire looking for fame and fortune as a sellsword, only to disappear without a trace. For years I wept myself to sleep before I finally settling with another man. But now that he's returned, wounded, crazed, and hounded by barbarians, what was I to do? I see. Your love returned, and all of a sudden you forget your deeds as a wife. How did he get into the village without anyone noticing? You best ask his brother Zuva. First I knew of Uldan's return was when Zuva's wife told me. How did he wrong the barbarians? I haven't the foggiest. I've been running a constant fever and screaming terrible things in the night, most of which are utter gibberish. And why do you think he's innocent? Just because you love him? Like I told ya, he ain't himself. When someone's not the master of their own thoughts and deeds, can they truly be blamed for the wrongdoings of their unruly flesh? That's an odd way to say, I'm sorry, honey, I was drunk. I didn't want to fuck this guy. I know, you know, I really love you, but alcohol, I wasn't the ruler of my own flesh. What's wrong with Uldan? A never-ending fever torments that poor man, clouding his mind and stealing him away from the here and now. Even when he does come to his senses, he never speaks a word about what happened. Then he spends those brief moments of clarity talking to me like we talked back in the days, reminiscing and singing the old songs we loved so much. I'm going to clarify those claims myself. Please don't judge him by the appearance. There's a good man trapped in that fever-stricken body. Don't throw him to the wolves. Okay. Damir told me that Uldan is hiding in Zuva's house. Zuva. Where is he? Come reach. Zoben. That's not the fisher. Fisherman's house.
Nice and smooth.
I guess must be this one. Is there a cellar behind or something like that? Okay, the cellar entrance must be then inside the house. It's like 3 a.m. in the morning. Wakey, wakey! Oh, now I have a door down there. Interesting.
Yeah,
Can you open these things up now?
This is beyond my skill.
Beyond your skill. Okay, fair enough. Down we go. Disturbed by your intrusion, a man and a woman rush up to accost you as your gaze settles upon the one they've been hiding. A thin, gawky fellow living in the rickety billets. What in the abyss are you doing here? I'm here to make sense of what's happening. The man on the bed struggles to prop himself up. Zuva, please, leave us. We'll talk it out one-on-one. Are you sure about this, Uldan? Because we... Fear not, brother. And you, stranger. Come hither. I know you want to tell me something. A group of barbarians have pitched their camp not far from the village. They're looking for someone who wronged them. Yeah, they've got a good reason to hound me. Blast it. What's the story? I remember myself either as a kid who just joined mercenary band from across the sea, or this wretch you see before you. But everything is between. It's weird. It's like it was a dream. First battle, first loss, captivity, enslavement, the bloody pits, and finally escape. The pits. Talking about the Balta ore mines, the south. Horrible place. Chaos monsters living down there, and evil magic all around. Oh, I'm never going back. Never. Try to have you killed me in a spot. Where's this place? The mines are somewhere in the south. I don't remember, and I don't want to. I see there are monsters in the place? He tosses and writhes, covered in sweat, but doesn't answer. You mentioned magic. I did. The evil kind. I'm just happy I'm not gonna go die in that wretched hole. Could that dude that we've met be on that hole? Down there. How do you escape from the pit? Snuck through the hidden tunnels and the maze of 4 slaves. They send their poxy servants after me. But what's so smart for... Oh, yes. He starts to lose it. You better ask about something else. Why are the barbarians hunting you? They stumble upon the right after I escaped the pit that brought me to their healer. I wasn't right in the noodle. I was taken with nightmares every time I fell asleep. One night I dreamed I was crushing one of the monster skulls with a rock. But then I opened my eyes and was the old healer at my feet, dead as a door knocker. Meh, I see you got what you deserve. Doesn't sound like it was your fault. I was dazed. My mind shattered. Even now, you should thank the gods you caught me in a moment of clarity. What I've seen, what I've lived through, it turned me into a senseless beast. A beast? Something needs to be done. And I even know what it is. Let's wait for him to say. Tell me where the camp is. I want to give myself up. What I did wasn't right, even if it was stricken with madness. Don't listen to him, Kormaker Blackbeard. He's probably delirious. They deserve their justice. I deserve for my life to end. What's the point in living like this? Hope the wait-a-lots are right about reincarnation. Or whatever they preach about. And if not, who cares? Can you walk? I've got strength enough. I'm gonna go talk to the barbarians. Listen, pit fever's gonna take me sooner or later. At least help me die with some dignity. I mean, if it's your wish, I'm not gonna stand in your way. Tell me where the barbarian camp is. I see. Thank you. Just don't follow me, alright? The man shuffles off to meet his fate, while his sacrifice satisfied the vengeful barbarians. You don't know for certain, but it bloody well ought to. We now go to the barbarians and the whole camp is slaughtered because he turned into a freaking, I don't know, werewolf or something like that.
I'll do it.
Imagine the plot twist. Helping the old man leads to even more death. So far, I'm really impressed with the plot writing of this game. They really did well. They really did well.
Gonna see what's out there.
So, can I drink from the well again? Drink from it. You're not thirsty right now. So. Barbarian camp. Draw knife. That's also costly. Jesus. Why is everything so expensive? I think I should put all the ingredients into the box in the inn. Zuva. Oh, there's Zuva. Let's have a chat with him. So my brother left town. He refused to answer any questions and forbade me from following. So what in the abyss did you tell him? Just what he asked. I told him where to find a barbarian camp. You did what? Uldan's as daft as a hare in spring. Who cares what he asked for? I can't believe we need to go save him. Grab his shoulder and give him a gentle shake. Get yourself together. Get away from me, you freaking bastards. I need to think. Suda stands with clenched fists, his fiery gaze following you hastily as he departs. Okay, he's not happy that we sent his brother out. I mean, I understand. Probably wouldn't be either. So, let's go quickly into the inn. Leave a lot of my material over here.
I'm on it.
In the material worlds. So... I can double click. Let's send that all over. So, there we go. All the ingredients will be even nicer if you put ingredients into your chest, that you can access them from the workbenches and don't have to carry with them. That would be a nice quality of life feature. Oh my goodness gracious. So,
Nice and smooth.
it is nighttime. Let's head over here between these two rocks and wear that weird scarf. The old shawl. But as if that is the place for the ghost to appear. Yeah, I still think this is a river. Or no younger. Gonna have a quick chat with you as well. And now we go to the sea. I'm not really interested in your story. I'm just gonna go for information that you have. What can you tell me about the village? Wait, tell me a little bit about yourself. You already know my name, Dorno the Younger. Right now, I'm a guardian of the gates. What can you tell me about the village? Your settlement is called Clanreach, but if the history you're after, I wouldn't be much help. Best check with Pa and the village elder or Herkus, who are the capital fellers. Oh, and before I forget, you should also stop by our tavern while you're there. Dobrel, the innkeeper, is great at his job, and he has coin to prove it. Just don't get him started on rumors. That's man worse than a fishwife gossip. He's the head of the village, my father, and Dorno the Elder's his name. He and Ma have lived in Clamreach all their lives. That's about it. I mean, it's bad manners to speak about your parents behind their backs. What can you tell me about Herkus the Weederlord? Father Herkus and his family were sent to us from Swordhaven. Anyway, he's mighty wise, knows all about ancient rituals and god shackles. I saw you smile there for a moment when you mentioned the man's family. You have a keen eye, sir. It's Sevirala's daughter, Agne. Well, she's the most fetching lass in miles. I can hardly stop myself smiling whenever I think of her. Fair enough. Too bad she doesn't like me in the same way. At least I don't think so. If you want, I can talk to her. Oh, no, 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 no. You ought to forget even I mentioned that sort of nonsense. What about Dobril, the innkeeper? He's a smart fella. Our village ain't that popular with travelers, but he's still managing to keep his alehouse afloat. What can you tell me about Herkus? Father Herkus was sent from Swordhaven to replace our previous Weederlord. Maybe he's from the Empire. Anyways, he's mighty wise. Fair enough. Have you heard any rumors? Folks say wars are brewing between the Lordlings of the North and the High Weederlord of Swordmen. The dispute is over the mines where they dig for magic ore. What is this, Gothic? The Lordlings want it all for themselves or something like that. I don't know, really. Anyways, war, never seen one myself. The last Barbarian war ended around the time I was born, and Pa and Ma don't like to talk about those times. I can understand. Can you point me in the direction of Swordhaven? Yeah, sure it is. Here it is. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Good. Coast path. Exactly. Lonely shore. Lonely shore. Oh, that was a quick loading screen.
Fine. I'll do it.
So now that I know what kind of statue that is, I wonder if I could interact with the idol in the cave really quickly. Let's give it a go. Swamp.
Okay.
The idol. Stand before the idol of Dareen, patron god of the fisherfolk. Let's pray to him. You recite the dragon's mantra 12 times, then perform the customary 2 bows, 2 claps, and finish up with 1 final bow. We're getting party experience. On to new adventures. Okay. Those kinds. Glow mushroom. Oh, it's like a turn on, turn off thing. Fair enough.
Gonna see what's out there.
I love that loading screen that a raptor with his peacock feathers. Oh shit. Oh shit, what was the ghost ritual that we had to do between the Let's check my notes. Hmm. I cannot recall. I have no notes around that. Left. Crap. Why did I not write it down? Uzume utsnik a. The spell doesn't seem to work at first, and you suspect you recited it wrong, but then, just as the herbalist promised, a glowing form resembling an old man shambles out of the bushes. It moves rather awkwardly for a weightless spirit. Ooh! Oh, there! Where's the old crone? Is she alright? Huh. Let's say nothing. Hey, the old woman, is she alright? What do you think? Running errands for spirits isn't the best thing for an old woman's health. I never wanted anything to happen to her. And don't you make it sound like any of this is my fault. She was the one who suggested. Never mind, mortal. Did she tell you what must be done to, keep my curse at bay? The obviously uncomfortable spirit rubs his pale face, and you notice several flakes of its underworldly aura fluttering to the ground. You're not a real ghost, are you? So-called ghost pauses for a moment, mouth agape, then gives you a shamefaced nod. Nay, I'm not. You got me. So, what's your story? Not much of a story. It's a simple geezer who got mistaken for a revenant in need of sacrifices. That's about it. Oh, come now, my good fellow. We've already established you're not a ghost. At least tell me why you perpetuated this charade. Name's Birkin. I became a bit of a vagabond after losing it all in the war. No fortune, no aim in life, just rickety old cards and a mule named Wooly. I take it you don't have them anymore? I don't. Well, you see, in my travels I met the Saint Hideous the Wise, and just in time too, because I was really getting desperate. Seeing me boozing all alone, the wise man pointed at my cards, and the poor Wooly then proclaimed, "This home on wheels, thy beast of burden, they are the source of your despair. Give them to me and be free." Listen on. Well, I just did that, and let me tell ya, having no roof over your head and no companion really makes you forget the petty forgery of life. But the sage wasn't through with me yet. Now, free of earthly possessions, you're useless, declared Pegidius. Why not try fixing the world by taking a geese? And so I did, vowing to life as a hermit in the deep woods, eating only lasda nuts until I died, praying for an end of the war like the one that robbed me of my cheer. And how does Specatea come to the picture? I'm getting to that. Anyway, you can't imagine how dull it was sitting around in a hollow tree stump, praying and eating those bloody nuts for a whole year. So I stole a keg of barley wine from a bunch of drunken brigands and went on a righteous bender chase on a fox with a stick, howled at the moon and danced with the spirits until I finally collapsed in the seaside. Arch one of your eyebrows high as humanly possible, but see nothing. It all makes sense, trust me. See, I slept near a patch of glow mushrooms in the cave and ended up covering in their dust. I didn't notice it myself, but the witch sure did. She saw me in all my glowing majesty while gathering herbs near the shore, and I thought it was the spirit of some local warlord. You could have told her the truth. Aye, but she never gave me the chance. Haven't you met that woman? She was sure as eggs as I was some long-dead fella named Troyden the Baby Slayer. Come to lead an army of undead against our village, have ye? Well, guess what? Old Delarani will quench that wrath with a little sacrifice she has up her sleeve. And before I could say nay, she stuffed my hands full of seeds and hobbled off, cackling about saving everyone's sorry hides. Next time we met, I didn't want to spoil her little fantasy, so I played along. If your next meeting with the herbalist wasn't planned, why were you again covered in the glowing dust? What can I say? The caves are warmer than my hermit stump, and the shrooms let me see in the dark without mucking about with flint and tinder. I thought something otherworldly, or at least sinister, was going on. Turns out it was just plain old tomfoolery. Aye, tomfoolery, but no more. From now on, I will resume the life of a proper geese-abiding hermit. Anything is better than sitting alone, chewing barbarian trickster seeds with bats, newts, and other vermin skulking about. Well, how about chewing barbarian trickster seeds with a friend? Aye, I can do that. Share the seeds with the hermit as you both stare up into the night sky. Okay. What is happening? Wait, is there a new guy between us? Night vision. You and the hermit gaze at the sky for what feels like an eternity, seeing nothing but experiencing a myriad of swirling emotions. Even the appearance of a dimly glowing, translucent figure doesn't interrupt your soothing days, but when the newcomer speaks in a booming, echoing voice, well, that sobers you up right in a hurry. What a dreadful night to be beshrewn. Gentlemen? Huh. Is that an actual ghost? Hail and well met. Hail, Troyden of Caronia at your service. The Troyden of Caronia? Then you can finally tell us, were you indeed a butcher of innocence or a great saint? This is much too rhetorical a query, fit for a philosopher, mayhap, but not for a long-dead knight. But it's not rhetorical, it's just a yes or no question. I really don't see it that way. You know what? You're right. Well, have you slain innocents? Come on, yes or no? First, you tell me something. Is an infant slain in self-defense truly slain? And is the one who had to do it truly a cold-blooded murderer? Or is he, dare I say, a genuine golden hero? In what situation is slaying an infant considered self-defense? I don't know, you tell me. I don't say I'd ever done it myself. It was merely an example to show that your query wasn't of a yes or no variety. I just, I trust you see too. I guess you're right. Indeed I am. Well then, good luck on your moonlit dates, gentlemen, and please forgive the intrusion. The shade disappears in a sudden gust of wind. Well, what the fuck just happened? Listen, that was eye-opening, but I gotta go. Later. And he's buggering off.
I'm on it.
That was weird. Put the crown back on. Hey, Burkan. I'm meditating to do. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Why are you leaving, mister? I'm leaving. Okay, that was one wild experience. Don't eat weird plant seeds from barbarians, I guess. Okay, it's actually good. Good. Clamreach. Sharona.
Nice.
Post. Village center. And from the village center, we want to go to the herbalist house and talk to the old lady. It's getting 4 a.m. in the morning. Means the NPCs are slowly waking up. Where you at, Delarani? So, about that ghost haunting the beach. Don't tell me you messed something up and the ghost is now going to haunt us regardless of the gifts I offered. I don't want to turn anyone into moss piglets tonight. What is a moss piglet anyway? Trust me, Sonny, you don't want to know. Well, turns out your so-called ghost is a hermit who paints himself with glowing mushrooms. After you finish your story, Delara is quiet for a long while. Finally, she shakes her head in disbelief. Gods below, I can't believe that bastard fooled me. But all's well that ends well after all. And the best thing about it is that now I can sell my Specatea again instead of wasting it on someone lying in vagabond. He's about to get so cursed, believe you me. Cursed to wander the leaves and leeches in a good-for-nothing moss piglet. As a token of my gratitude, you can help yourself to a new batch I prepared for the son of a fox. That's Specatea seeds. Turning someone into a moss piglet seems a bit excessive. Excessive? Maybe. Warranted? Absolutely! Okay, old lady. Be my guest, then. Be my guest. I shall leave a be. Okay, good. Well, we've solved that issue with the old lady. Up to our next in line. Let's report back to the Hintman that the Barbarians will probably not bother us anymore. A young man out here. Well met, stranger. How goes it? Everything's fine, thanks to God. Good to hear. You're heading to Swordhaven, right? Why are you asking? Just want to know your plans. The gosh darned roads are so dangerous as a drunken barbarian these days. Too bad, because I intend to visit Swordhaven. Then here's a piece of advice for you. Keep your ear to the grounds. Out on the thoroughfare, there are gangs of near-do dwellers roving the countryside. They're mostly bark and no bite, of course, but some are real tough sons of Surt. I'm not saying you're the faint-hearted, but there's no shame in running if you're outmatched. Even better if you can't find a caravan going your way. It's much more fun to travel with good company. Do you know when the next caravan is leaving? Nope. Things being what they are with bandits and monsters. Hopefully they'll change, but I wouldn't count on it. Doesn't make that advice being useful? Useless? I suppose it does, but it's still a valid one. Or it was in a more peaceful time. Well, thank you for that advice then. No need to thank me, mates. That's how everyone should be, clued up, especially when it comes to one's safety. You're Trinotia, right? Your master said you can show me around in the village? No way, unless... Did he really? Yes, I agreed to help him with some of the local troubles. Ah, that explains it. Gods be damned. Yeah, thank the gods. Farming is hard work, so I wouldn't say no to stretching my shanks for a bit. He also mentioned that you got up to some mischief in Swordhaven. Care to tell me about it? Me and my mates from the local farmlands were out and about in Swordhaven, so we had a whole afternoon to kill, so we went for a couple of pints in the tavern. And that's when the towny roughnecks decided to try giving us a bit of hazing. Called us goat fondlers, inbred yokels, yada yada yada. Word for word. If I broke up, right. If I was you being harassed, what would you do? Hmm. I'd bash the scoundrel, that's only proper. Exactly, so I burst the biggest goon's fat lip wide open. And just like that, I turned into a huge brawl. Fists flying, the innkeeper whacking everyone at the side of a broom. A pig even got involved in the skirmish. But the only fella the guards managed to grab and lock up in the barn was, you guessed it, me. Why just you? I had a few too many yells before the whole mess started. The rest of the fellas evaporated right when the guards burst in. I was too busy yelling threats and smashing things to pay them any heed. Did you manage to escape? Nah, couldn't even walk properly. Gracious, that's unlucky. You're telling me they wanted to put me in the stocks and, what could have happened when you're forced to kneel there for days and worse? Ours up, I mean. I don't know personally, but I've heard stories. Thankfully, the village elder bailed me out the next day. God's bless that man. He was making a delivery to the Swordhaven fish market when he heard about my troubles and came rushing in to help. Now my only wish is to repay his kindness. Agree. You owe him his freedom, maybe even your life. I do. So, that's the whole story. You still want to go? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's do it. Got a new companion. We got a new companion. We're sure gonna get into trouble with him. Trinotia, level 1. What are you good at, mister? Strength, something, somewhat. Axe and blunts are pretty good. Okay. Oh, we got a new level? Woo, that's neat. So, first up, weaponry. Second up, armory. Let's see here. Let's give you a shield. Right. Let's give you these horn thingies. Right. Let's give you that amulet and that straw shield. Oh, well, you have a shield already. Never mind. So we look at the spectacles as well. Damage threshold, dodge chains, stealth, slow resistance, immobilized resistance, studded boots, quilted boots, stealth +7. So shield over there, helmet over here. Higher carry weight. Other than that, no resistance. Damage threshold. Damage thresholds being higher. Let's go on some spectacles on. Good. Formation.
Okay.
I didn't really like that one. Can we make like a triangle? Triangle sounds looks good. Let's have a triangle. And we have leveled up. Let's see. We got 17 points to put into. Discount for all wares. 150. Animals deal 1 less damage to me. Haggling. Discount on all wares sounds like a profitable thing to have. I'm gonna go for haggling. 50. Put intimidation up to 50 as well. And then with 2 more points, these go into axes in blunts. Except no new abilities. No new abilities. Okay. Quite a lot of HP that we have here. So, we are now 3 people. Very good. Fair enough. So, heading towards the sign-in posts. Ni ohne Seife waschen. Westgate, not Eastgate. Thank you kindly.
See what's out there.
Let's see, the smith is not selling any shovels, right? Hey, Mr. Smith. You wanna... There's something I want to tell you about your wife. What? Out of it. Take good care of her, hear me? Loud and clear. Don't you worry about me, missus, you lubber. Best keep your nose out of people's business, else you might lose it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Shovels. There we go. There's even 2. I'll want them. Ball spear. Let's sell that shawl as well. Let's fill it up. Trade. Thank ya. Good. That means I can go and dig up that
I'm on it.
that pit over here. And there was, if I'm not mistaken, another one. Somewhere inside as well. Whoa. There we go. Diggy hole. We breaking shovels every time we open one up.
It's locked.
And it's locked. Are you
Speak your
kidding me?
mind.
Don't tell me I cannot open it.
Easy.
Quickly now.
Some coins. Dice. And iron bolts. I'm not sure it was worth the coin,
Nice and smooth.
to be honest. But okay, we're gonna take one shovel with us. And we're moving over the bridge. Over the bridge and far beyond. Rum bum 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 bum. Good, I'm gonna deal with the doggos, with the wolves. That's our first ordeal here.
Watch me vanish.
So, we'll get a little bit into stealthy mode. Ooh, more sun drops.
Uh-huh.
More sun drops. But wasn't there a camera that just follows them? Oh, there we go. Blue shafts. Whoa, 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 whoa. 6 wolves. Friendly frenzy. Okay, he's a swift attacker, but he damages himself for doing so. Oh, boy. Oh, these are a lot. These are a lot. Okay. We're trapped over there. Smack him in the face. We're raging. We're doing the blah, blah, blah sounds. Whatever that means. So, sing sang. Singity sang. And that's it, I guess. One bash. Oh, 15 straight away. Holy moly. That was a good attack. Five. Oh, he's going down. He is probably going down. 3.
Let's hunt.
Oh, come on. 100% chance to hit. Let's shoot on you. That's a 6. That's an 8 indeed. Dodged it. Oh, I cannot move because I did the shield attack. 12 damage. What the hell? What is your axe, mister? 1 point. A normal hatchet.
Ha! Weakling.
The blocks are definitely not working apparently. Please attack him. Thank you.
Well, that was bad.
There we go. You blocked. I can't believe it. Here we go. That did miss. That's a 12. Due to the lower targets. Thank you. So. Breaker. That's a dodge. It's down to 6. Lost a little bit of blood. Oh, he's going down. Oh, he dodged it. He's empowering the allies. Not good. 14! Oh, but I can't move because of that shield breaker attack. Wow! 2 HP in a dream, mister. 2 HP in a dream. Our bolt quiver goes to her. We'll take the rest. I think that characters that you might take or get later, they should still level up to the level of your character, in my opinion.
Fine, I'll do it. I fade.
There's a big cow. There's a skelly. Weak poison in a knife. Copper ingots. Crosspeen hammer. Oh!
Silent and deadly.
That's neat.
Watch me vanish.
So that's a dead end. That leads into the next area. And there's a signpost. Beautiful. 12 point activated. Village center.
Okay.
So we are going definitely need to talk... Nope, wrong direction. Talk to the village elder. He was sitting out there? Didn't see him. Could have been with me from the get-go and get all the XP from the spiders and whatnot. Is what it is.
Gonna see what's out there.
Dorno. The next to the man. How about that drink you mentioned? The peasant descends into a small cellar to return a paddle full of pickled beets and marinated herrings. Then he fills a cup of the clay bottle and offers it to you. Makovovka, good stuff. Let's drink. Sniff the liquor. The drink is clear as spring water. It's a winey odor as strong as the handshake of a hard-working fisherman. You arc one brow and return the smiling peasant's gaze. What are we drinking to? Peace in Nova Draconia. What else? Works with me. Take a swig. You exhale and down the fiery liquid in one powerful gulp. Ah, exactly what I needed. Drinking is the joy of all Cudonians, as one of them wise men said. Another one. I want to propose a toast. Peasant looks at you expectantly. A toast to the dragon and his gods. Aye. Take a swig. You both empty the mugs. Ah, that hit the spot. Care for a refill? Go ahead. Here you go. Anyway, what brings you to the village? Chance, pure and simple. I see. Clink mugs and take a swig. The burning liquid goes down smoothly. Judging by your drinking companion's flushed cheeks, the liquor is being kind to him well. He grasps the bottle to fill your cups once more, but this time, only a single drop falls. Guess we're out of Smakovka. Oh well, thanks for your company, friends. How's the village doing? There'll be barbarians outside the walls, and the hungry wolves in the brown forests. And if you venture to Swordhaven, you'll find yourself in the middle of a dispute over the mines. Can you tell me who's sovereigns over this coast? That'd be the High Weederlords of Swordhaven. Us and all the other local villages are paying tithe to the dragon cult. Now, as for folk living under the heel of them noble families, that'd be a different tale. The poor buggers are as kind as the temple rats, and can't even leave their homes without the Lord's permission. All in all, it's a miserable bunch. Interesting. What do you know about the High Weederlord? Well, His Holiness Father Eglement sailed from the mainland some years ago. Never met the man myself, but folks say he's a clever fella. And if you ask me, that's a good thing. At least them priests know not to milk their flock completely dry. I would say living for your master is a good lot. Aye, mayhap. If you serve, but us free folk live for our families and honor in our Lord not because we've have to, but because he protects us, cares for us, as a dragon and his gods ordained. Makes sense, I suppose. Enough of that. We'll have our fates that Loima weaved. No point in discussing how things are. The wolves are done for. Got all of them? Goodness, what a relief. You have our thanks, friend. And not just that, but also we've rewarded and put aside for such an occasion 40 dinars for a job well done. But, leave off the haggling, right? I'm a little short of coin right now. Sure, 40 it is. Here you go. Don't spend it all on Smakovka and ale. About the barbarian menace. I hope they manage to do something in time. They won't bother your village ever again. The owner elder gazes deep into your eyes, probably wondering if you're telling the truth. You are, so the head slowly nods, satisfying. I don't want to know what sort of deal you made with those sons of foxes. I just hope the ends justifies to the whole ordeal. Now, on to the questions of pay. Hopefully 100 dinars will suit you. Not really. Could you spare a little bit more? Nah, afraid 100 is the best I can do at the moment. Fine, 100 it is. You know what? I think I solved all your problems. I think so too. I had my reservations, but you proved this jaded old fella wrong. And for that, I'm doubly thankful. You're welcome. And if you need anything else, you know who to call. Indeed, I do, my friend. I swear. You were sent by the dragon himself. Can I ask some questions now? You have my ear. Care to tell me about yourself? There's not much to tell. I worked all my life, and God's willing, I'll work until the dragons call my soul. Or the heathens above. Heard any juicy gossip? Well, there'll be flex-loving, card-serving son of a fox I've ever tattled in my entire life. You better speak to the Innkeeper Dobrel if you're looking for gossip. What can you tell me about your village? Our Clamreach is a wholesome dinky wick. What you be wanting to know? How was it founded? Don Elder clears his throat and begins to speak from the roads. And so it was 100 years ago, and the Emperor Kenan Yusuds promised with all freemen a piece of land in newly conquered Nova Draconia. Amongst these lion-hearted men and women, we are our ancestors who sailed across the Millennia Strait into the stormy sea, past the East Slarium Archipelago, onwards to the Gulf of Swordhaven. And after landing, weary from battles and hardships, they founded this village, Clamreach, and settled here seeking peace and prosperity for themselves and their kin. All right. Got it. Thank you kindly. Gotta go. Keep your wits about you. There we go. They have leveled up as well. So, you, my friend, seems to be into axes. Yeah, you're really much into axes. Don't have enough points.
I'm listening.
New level. There we go. So. Let's boost your axes and blunt then. Up to 70. Next. Points are received every 2 levels. Fair enough. You take thrice. Let's do that. Accept. So, on to you, fair lady. Lockpicking. There we go. Lockpicking journeyman. Put another points into range to put that up to 70. And then potion crafting would not be bad. Accepts. Close. Ooh.
Yep, I can do that.
Now we could steal the whole thing from him.
Still here.
Dead asleep.
I fade.
71%.
I can't believe I failed.
Lockpicking failed. Let's do it again.
Voila.
Voila. Oh, what's that? Knockdown resistance of fur head. Woolen cloak. Parry chance is higher. Pretty good. I'll take that. Thank you kindly. Clothing. It's a backpack item. So. Knockdown resistance. Dodge chance, parry chance, stealth, outdoorsmanship. I think I'm gonna make that fella my pack mule, so to say. Gives me a parry chance higher. Yeah, it does. So backpack goes to you, then. Knockdown resistance, intimidation, personality damage threshold 6, and bluff. Ram horde. Okay, we're gonna keep that. What about this here? Persuasion 10. Not really sold. Let's have a knockdown resistance rather than persuasion. Good. Well, we can open up journeyman quest chests.
Nice and smooth.
Good. Oh, we have a cloak! We are having a cloak. That is so cool. Can I put a hoodie on? That would be nice. You know, like, if I go cloak, that would be a nice feature if you go stealth and they have a cloak that they were, you know, pulling that cloak in. That would be so cool. Good. We go into the inn and take a rest, and then we'll see where our next journey leads us. Hope you enjoy your time so far. For those watching this on the VODs, thanks a lot for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. See you in the next one. Ciao for now.